What's up guys, FPV here, and today I have another FPV camera comparison video for you. We are comparing the Foxeer Falkor 3 and the Foxeer T-Rex. Now they're both actually very similar cameras. We'll be comparing them both during cloudy day, during the day with some bright sunlight, along with at night to see which camera really kind of pulls up on top. So leave a comment down below of what you thought of the two cameras down below. And I'll be leaving a link down below in the video description of both cameras if you wanted to pick those up. They are affiliate links and they do help support the channel and help support me. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the comparison video and compare both the Foxeer Falkor 3 and the Foxeer T-Rex. Alright, so we have the Foxeer Falkor 3 on the left and the Foxeer T-Rex on the right, with all the specs and everything right in front of you if you wanted to check those out. This is a nice clear day, has some clouds in the sky, but it was pretty bright out, and they're really, between the Foxeer Falkor and the T-Rex, the image I've noticed is real similar. It just depends on how it handles the light. I did notice the T-Rex a little bit being not overly saturated, but I guess be overexposed just a little tiny slightly bit. You can kind of tell that by here it's a little bright and there's a little bit of static on the right, and I'm not sure why. I've been using the same DVR, so I'm not sure why there's static in my video, but just ignore that because that is not part of the camera. Now we're gonna go ahead and walk over to the grass, and you can really kind of make out the real difference in the Falkor with the blades of grass and the dead leaves on the ground. And you can kind of see how the T-Rex is a little bit brighter. You might be able to adjust that in the settings, but let's go ahead and kind of see how these do comparing to light to dark. They're real similar, I think. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I think maybe the Falkor is a little slower than the T-Rex, a slight tad. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but they like I said, these are real similar cameras, and that's why I wanted to test them, because I was really kind of confused of why they have a T-Rex and a Falkor, because they kind of advertise the same type of specs. Now I do know the Falkor does have has a higher latency, I believe, than the T-Rex, so that's something that I cannot test with my rig. Now we do have a cloudy day here. It's a nice cloudy day, and as you can tell, the images from both of them are pretty similar. Looking here at the parking lot, you can kind of tell that the cameras aren't exactly lined up correctly, and also you got to think too, the lenses and the field of view are different on each camera, so it is going to look a little different from the side to side. But that'll be personal preference on what type of lens you want to use. Now I did zoom in and close up on this. They're real similar. I think the Falkor does edge out a little bit with the detail in the grass and the trees, but it does have a little bit of a shimmery effect, as you can tell. So it's really personal preference of what type of camera you really want on your rig. If I was probably going to be putting this on a wing, I'd probably pick the Falkor, and if I was going to probably put this on a quad or something, I probably would pick the T-Rex. But there's tons of other cameras out there too that you might want to check out with down below. But we have the nighttime. So this is really the big difference. Is I noticed the T-Rex does not handle night as well as the Falkor did. You can tell it's really grainy. It's trying to really get all that light into the sensor and really opening it up. You can kind of tell this is the darkest part right here. At night, right between these two trees, and I should be walking hopefully here soon into the dark, and you really can kind of tell what cameras. And looking here at both, like you can definitely see that the right camera is really struggling with the dark, and as I walk in here, it's going to get really bad. The Falkor is trying to hold on. It's getting really, really staticky, but you can tell if you're going to be doing anything at night or doing any night races or anything like that, you definitely probably want to stay away from the T-Rex. But during the day and during the cloudy day, it's a really good camera. But if you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe, give me a like, check out the links down below if you want to pick up one of these cameras. But this is FPV, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Peace.